Hi, I'm Steve Judge, and I'm reading excerpts from my autobiography, Don't Lean on Your Excuses, a world champion's courageous story that inspires living with no regrets. So, my book is available to pre-order and buy. If you click on the link attached to this video, that will take you through to the Amazon website where you can get yourself a copy. Now, later on in the video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can win free tickets to the book launch party. That's going to be in October, and I'm really looking forward to meeting as many people there. But first of all, let me just read an excerpt from chapter 11. We'll call this Snow Walk. Leading up to the end of 2008, I arranged to go up to the North Yorkshire moors to have a cycling weekend with my friends Theo and John. The weather was chilly and we woke up the next morning in our camper van with a thick covering of snow everywhere. The crisp white blanket beautifully covered the hills and roads, and there was silence all around. Beautiful as it was, this was not what we had planned, and there was no chance of any cycling was going to take place. Our options were limited. We either sat in the camper van or ventured outside and went for a walk. The thought of walking didn't ignite any excitement in me, and worse than that was the thought of walking on the slippery and icy snow. I was unstable at the best of times, and so actually making the conscious decision to go out in the environment seemed backwards. Looking at the map, we found a local pub situated the other side of the valley, which would be our focal point and our goal. The scenery was stunning as we trudged through the hills and valleys, and my confidence grew. I had no walking poles, but I was padded out with layers of clothing, and the thick snow would make for a soft landing if I was to slip. The local beer and the homemade meat pie was perfect reward as we sat in front of the roaring fire. Seeing the snow start to come down again, we prepared ourselves and ventured off on the return journey. A mile into the whiteout, and the tempest was hitting us full in the face in a concerted effort to force us backwards. We weren't prepared to give in, and we pushed on forward as all against the elements. I related our situation to the great explorers of the world like Captain Scott of the Antarctic and Sir Ranulph Fiennes. They too had pushed their body and mind to both reach the South and North Pole respectively. Clearly there was no such comparison, as we were merely in North Yorkshire with a belly full of food on our way to our camper van. But you get the point. It brought out the adventurer and explorer in me, man against nature. It stoked the fire inside me, challenging me as I walked one foot in front of the other, out of my comfort zone. I never would have imagined that I would be out here doing this in this thick blizzard, yet here I was. As the snow hit me, I laughed in the face of this absurdity. How crazy and surreal it was. I had broken free of the chains that had been tightly wrapped around me, and with every step that I took forward, pushing myself against the wind and the snow that was sheeting down, and the gale that was attempting to restrict my movement and progress my journey. I'd had enough of being held back, and now it was time to liberate myself and see just what I can do. What else is there? What else can I do? I was hungry for a new challenge. I was ready to find that thing that would push me as a man and as a human being. What I eventually found not only satisfied my need, but would also change my life forever. So, are there things that you've been forced into, some things that you haven't really decided, but once you've done it, once you've pulled through, you've found that you've achieved it, you've done it, and you thought, wow, you've looked back on it and think, okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought. Me walking for the first time in the snow and the ice, I was really scared. But once I did it, it opened new barriers, it opened new doors for me. I suddenly thought, what else can I do? I got that excitement about, pushing myself. I really like that section. It's a really turning point in my journey. I was kind of like drifting along, and suddenly I thought, no, I'm not going to drift along anymore. I'm going to do something more. I'm going to make something more of my life. What else is there out there? And as you know, that's when I found Power Triathlon, and that certainly did change my life forever. So that was an excerpt from my book. Now, like I said, if you click on the link, that will take you through to the Amazon website where you can pre-order yourself a copy. Now, if you take a screenshot of that, because this is for the free tickets, the prize, take a screenshot of you pre-ordering, and post that out on social media with the hashtag Don't Lean on Your Excuses, as it says here on the video. Now, I will pick that up and we will pick 5 lucky winners, and you'll get a free ticket to the book launch party. That's in October. It's going to be 100 people, friends, family, people that have helped me on my journey. There's going to be some memorabilia there, a bit of food, a bit of drink, and I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody there, and hopefully that includes you. Otherwise, I'm going to carry on reading my book for a little bit longer. That's not good. I think you're ready to try something. I'll do that again. No, that doesn't work because there's no rhythm.
No.
3, 2. So my book is available to order. You're giggling. I can't do it.
I'm still giggling.
That will come later on in the book.